Hello guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Mega Ruby. In the last episode, oh my god, we're finally here to the Sky Pillar. And in this episode, we're going in. So, So the Sky Pillar is one of those places that for me is actually very difficult. And I don't know if they've changed it at all in this version of the game. So I'm excited to see what they've done. Oh my god. Okay, hello, Sinia. So, you came for me. Thanks for that. That's really good, Firi. I really feel it. Right here. Since you've been a good girl, I think I'll give you something I've been keeping. Oh, look at that. I never noticed the cloak thing. Oh my god. Look. The paintings that cover the walls of this tower. See? These are the history of humanity, of Pokemon, and of nature itself. They are the tales that have been passed down by my ancestors, the Draconids, for thousands of years. And now, I will pass that history and lore on to you. Thousands of years ago, in the Primal Age long lost, the world was overflowing with natural energy. Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre fought over the energy in endless furious clashes. In the face of Primal Groudon and Kyogre, great power, people could do nothing. Oh, and they're great. Okay. The only choice was to watch as disaster upon disaster swept over them. It was at such a time that a great many meteoroids poured from the darkness of space, from a place higher than even the heavens. And the meteoroids fell in their multitude upon a waterfall that had long been a home to a tribe of dragon-type Pokemon users, the Draconids. Okay, that's it. That's the end of the first chapter of my tale. I'll tell you the next part of the story in the next flirt. Look forward to it. Oh, girl. There has to be something. Is this place, like, completely empty? Oh, well, there's battles. I could, just... it's obviously a Lydia, but we're gonna not battle Lydia because, we don't wanna... We don't wanna spend time here, so... Let's just run. I'm actually very afraid, because if I'm not wrong, Rayquaza, which, by the way, whichever way that you want to pronounce it is fine by me. Rayquaza is something that sounds better to me. Rayquaza, though, is something that sounds not better, but, I don't know how to explain it. No, we're gonna put Conchas in front, because I don't know if we're gonna battle Sinia, if we're gonna battle Ray before, so... another thing... Ooh, what's here? Sorry. Another thing is more of a... I already caught a Rayquaza? Ooh, a Dragon Squale. I already caught... Well, I don't already caught one. I got it through the event. I got the shiny one. And I think that if we go to the Pokédex, the Hoenn Pokédex, I can show you that it literally shows him shiny. That's the only one that I have, and it's a shiny Rayquaza. So, yeah. So, I'm gonna try to, show the proper battle and everything, but anyway, let's keep going. I'm just curious about all the items, and, I wish I could just go further in and, take a proper look at that picture, but I guess that's what... Actually, yeah, let's go. I know I'm wasting time, but I'm also a little bit, stressed about this area. Oh, we can't. Because, yeah. So this is what we get. And you get to see the symbol of the Mega Evolution, I guess the Primal Reversals for these guys. So, yeah, this is very exciting. I don't know if you guys find it as exciting as I am finding it. It's just, I really like the lore of Pokemon and everything, so let's go to the next floor. And, I mean, I guess... There we go. Oh, here you are. Yeah, we've just been exploring around. Ooh, that's a TM. Right on the top left corner. Let me continue. It's finally time for chapter 2. Here we go. At last, right? I know you're thrilled. And I'm gonna take a sip of water. I'm sorry, I'm like thirsty. The meteor shone with rainbow brilliance, as if great life was held within. That was when, as if drawn by the brilliance, a Pokemon that shone in a blazing emerald hue descended from the heavens. That's what I was talking about, see? The Primal Reversal, the Mega Evolution, the logo thing. That Pokemon was none other than Rayquaza. Rayquaza's power overwhelmed that of 2 primal Pokemon, and the peace returned to the world. The people of Hoenn revered Rayquaza as a true savior, sorry. A thousand years after this time, the meteoroids once again fell. A huge meteoroid, far greater than any before, struck the planet, boring deep into the ocean, and leaving behind it a crater larger than any other. The land born of this event later became known as Sootopolis, which I guess that's why Wallace was the one that was first, yeah. And that is it. Chapter 2 is over. But we've only just left the starting line. There's a long way yet. Don't fall behind now. This is a really interesting way of storytelling and story progression. And I mean, it's not that I'm not a fan. I don't know. It's complicated. You can see more or less how it was in the DexNav area. That's more or less how it was in the old game. So, now our tale reaches the best part. Sootopolis was born from a great meteorite strike. The great meteoroid was the first of many disasters to befall humanity. When it punched into the planet, the land cracked beneath it, and a great welling of natural energy poured from beneath the heaven. Thirsting for that energy, Primal Kyogre and Primal Groudon once again awoke. The people had a wish, a memory from 1,000 years before. They wished that the legendary Pokemon clad in emerald light would appear again. The huge meteorite that lay at the heart of Sootopolis gave off a boundless brilliance. In its brilliance, it resembled a vast and powerful keystone. And once again, Rayquaza descended from whence it came in the heavens. The people fell to their knees before Rayquaza and made a wish for salvation. As they did, a great change came over the legendary Pokemon. It was enveloped in blinding light. As the light receded, they beheld a Rayquaza beyond all knowledge, a sublime figure, incandescent with overwhelming life force. It was humanity's wish that brought about Rayquaza's transformation in the face of the Rainbow Stone. Yes, a wish, an intangible thing invisible to the eye, yet this wish bound people and Pokemon together, enabling the legendary Pokemon to change its appearance, to go through primal reversion. Doesn't it remind you of something? Yes, Mega Evolution. That's right, it sounds like Mega Evolution, doesn't it? Ooh, I'm getting chilly. My room's rather cold, because, you know, it's really warm right now in Costa Rica. Well, you probably don't know, but it's really warm right now in Costa Rica. So, I had the AC on, and now that it's... Ooh, look at that. Oh my god, that's actually really cool. Okay, so there was a TM. We can't reach it yet. Is it true? And how did the story end? After being transformed by the wish of the people, did Rayquaza save them from disaster? Rayquaza once again confronted Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre. The golden filaments that sprang from its body covered the sky, and emerald brilliance illuminated the area. A terrible wind rose. The wind and emerald light visibly sapped the power from Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre. Drained of their primal powers, The two vanished into the depths of land and sea. Rayquaza watched them go, regaining its usual appearance. Then it soared back up into the heavens, where it dwelled. It witnessed to this series of events. A tall visitor from a distant land, A's, said, "It is the Delta, born of the great disturbances in the world. By the bonds born of mankind's wish and power of the stones, it will calm the troubles that plague the world." That was when the Draconids constructed the Great Tower to hold the Rainbow Stone that had granted Rayquaza its power, and to try to get a little bit closer to Rayquaza in the heavens above this tower. To record the history of their trails and the great feats of mighty Rayquaza for all to know, to record, sorry. They left behind the murals you see here. A giant tower and paintings of the past. You know, I feel like I've seen something like that recently. Yes. Heh, but now I suppose it's time for the last chapter of our tale. I mean, yes, but I want to see where that TM would be. Why can't I see it? Oh, okay. So I have to come from below. Ooh, there's an item here. The flower store. That's very good. Shite. I'm sorry for that. I don't want to swear, but yeah, it happens. Yes, use it. Because we need to get up there, and I don't know how. That TM might help us in the future. This is difficult. How do we get up there? I mean, we've been interrupted so many times. So it's not over here, because we can't get up over here. So probably we go down and then up again. Let's keep that in mind and keep going. Hopefully we can find the place where we need to go to get that, because it would be really bad to have to come back here and hear this music, which by the way sends shivers down my spine. I don't know if it does to you too, but it does to me, and I love it and hate it at the same time. So maybe that way. At last we reach the final chapter. 1,000 years of peace followed after the disastrous time, but the Draconid people, learning from their long history and history's cyclical nature, foretold that the meteoroids would fall on this land again. The meteoroid to come, they prophesied, would be far greater than those that had come before it. This meteoroid would be great enough to break the world forever. In order to prevent this great calamity, those who held the knowledge of the past arrived at a plan. Their plan was to invoke Rayquaza, the great savior, and to summon it to this land before the meteoroid could strike. That's it. That's the end of the Draconid's tale. I spent a long time thinking about how I could protect the happiness of as many people as possible. What I must do, as one who holds both the knowledge and the power, one who bears the heavy wishes of those who could not live up to the fate. Well, I had to be really creative, you know? Okay, so basically she joined Team Magma or Team Aqua, depending on which version you play, to help them it's to help them revive one of the Pokemon and then revive the other, because that way is the only way of that is one of the explosion. It's not good because you don't want my Pokemon to explode, you know, unless they have sturdy, and maybe that helps. I'm not 100% sure if that's how it works. You can tell me in the comments. That's definitely not a spoiler because it's something about Pokemon in general. So basically, it is said that what she's saying is that she joined Team Magma or Team Aqua to revive the Pokemon so that Rayquaza would appear, but that didn't happen because you stopped it. in this version, obviously, I'm guessing Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald are alternate versions because that makes more sense in my opinion. You see that, Aster? You always wanted to watch them, right? The oh, that's the Lit Leonids. A million gathering, glittering stars falling from the sky. The ticket that we have, which I think holds more significance than we want it to do. The show's about to start. Oh, I forgot to save. Ah, are we happy now? Yes, that could be better. What could be better, dear Aster? Oh, Jesus, that is kind of scary, though. I am a little bit afraid of heights, so welcome to the Dragon Arc altar. Firi, you know what I'm trying to do here by now, don't you? Yes, but can I save? That's right. I will summon Rayquaza to this world to destroy the meteoroid headed for Hoenn. That is it is our duty. Can I still save, please? Ooh, this music. Ever since I was a little girl, I've always turned my eyes up to the sky. When I was so full of uncertainty that I felt my heart might be crushed by it. When I was so grief-stricken and alone, I thought my heart might break of it. I turned and looked up there, so that my tears would never, ever fall. How about you? Have you ever done something like that? Yes, I actually have, honestly. Right. I used to watch the stars like this all the time, together with Aster. We were always together, in good times and in bad. I loved her. I loved her with everything I had. But I still lost her. I want to see her. I want to be with her again. My sweet Aster. Mom? I will, won't I? But this, just a little longer. Who is Aster? Who really is Aster? I mean, obviously it's not the Whisper, because that's different. Guess I should say good morning? You slept well, didn't you? You look so adorable when you sleep. Sorry about the knocking you out thing. Enough. I think it's time I gave it a shot. I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused you. If something happens to me, please, take this little one. Can I still save, please? This is scary. Okay, here I go. With jewel bright and borrowed might from the spirits of the departed, through sacred rite in thy great sight, my life as well I offer. The keystones that Zinnia holds are giving off a flaming light. I summon thee to wait this fight and save us from disaster. Realize them upon this world. For this do I summon thee. Rayquaza. I also can shout because it's like 2:30 a.m. for me. Here you are, magnificent Pokemon. Can I save though? Rayquaza. I did it. I did it. It's actually not that big. Now the world will be saved. Aster, I did it. Great Rayquaza, hear my wish. Achieve your Mega Evolution. Take hold of your true power. Show me your true face. The Rayquaza that will save this planet. Is the one that I have as a plushie. Does not react. Huh? How can this be? I gather all the keystones that could withstand your great power, and summoned you here. You came, And yet, why? Come on, do it! Mega Evolve! Why? Why won't you? Maybe because he's not your Pokemon? What? Can't be. The one without enough power is you, Rayquaza? Oh. The meteorites that should lie within Rayquaza's great body aren't enough? Have this 1,000 years drained them of their power? This can't be. I can't. Also the expression. Jesus. I... Everything I've done till now. Aster, I can't take it anymore. Look at my expression though. Look at how fierce I am. Fierce meteorites suddenly began to glow. That's... The glow of Furious Meteorite grew even stronger. What? The meteorite? It's just like a megastone? Rayquaza swallowed Furious Meteorite. Without... Am I okay? I mean, I was already knocked out. But am I okay now? Light is spilling forth from within Rayquaza's body. They couldn't properly animate this, I guess? Or maybe the regular 3DS, which is what I'm using, doesn't have the power for it. Whoa. Swallowing meteorites allows it to store as much power as a megastone. Your meteorite summoned forth the power needed for Rayquaza to Mega Evolve. Ooh, that green. It's amazing. Firi, Rayquaza is trying to build up power. It wants power for itself to take you on. Use everything you've got and win over Rayquaza. We have to master it. This is the legendary Pokemon that all Hoenn views as our great protector. And the only one who can direct it now? It's you. You have to do it. Can I pause though? Yes. And we will be doing this in the next time, guys. Bye.